Hi everyone, welcome to another triple Dark Ascension draft. So for pick one we get a pretty good one, a foil Sorin. Let me just say, there's no way I would ever take any other card over a foil Sorin, so let's get that already. Alright, we got past another mythic rare, but this time I'm not taking it. I think the true options here are Drogue Skull Captain and Fires of Undeath. I don't know, I could either go blue-white splashing black or black-red splashing white. I think I like blue-white a bit better, even though Fires of Undeath is probably a better card than Drogue Skull Captain in the long run. I think I like the Captain more here. I like blue-white a lot in this format, so let's try that. Alright, well, here we get either a Nibbles of the Breath or a Death's Caress. I think I'm gonna take a Death's Caress here. And well, we could end up splashing blue, right? But Death's Caress is significantly better than the Nibbles, I would say. What else do we have here? We have Forge Devil, Castic Recluse, Divination, Russet Wolves, Bloodfield. Yeah, I still think Death's Caress is the best card in this pack by a fair margin. Alright, and now we get past Tragic Slip, which cements us into black. We could still easily just abandon this Drogue Skull Captain here in the future, but yeah, we could go straight white-black. Let's see what else we get here, but out of this pack I'm taking the Slip. I think the second best card here is actually the Overwrought Bears, followed closely by the Gavony Ironrite. So let's take the Tragic Slip here, it's in our colors. Alright. Decision time then. We could take here a Nephalia Seakite, but I don't think I'm taking that. At this point I would rather be white, white-black, straight white-black, rather than dip into blue here. So we could take Evolving Wilds to splash something if we end up wanting to, but at this point I think I would just rather take a Highborn Gull. I mean, I could still be blue if we happen to open some Zombie Lords and stuff like that, but at this point let's take the black zombie. Alright, this is an interesting pack. I do like red black white a lot, so I think I'm gonna take the Silverclaw Griffin here. It's better in my opinion than both black cards. There's also a Warden of the Wall, which is pretty good, and a Griptide that I'm fond of. Not taking the bears. Yeah, whatever, let's take the Griffin. I think we will end up not playing this guy. And we get a super late Fires of Undeath here at this point. I think I could get a Black Cat later, so I'm just gonna take that. Who knows? Maybe we end up splashing red. Well, I think we will probably end up splashing red, because now we have a choice of Fires of Undeath versus Burning Oil. I think I like the oil a bit better. It's cheaper, deals more damage. Of course, it cannot hit players, but it is a pretty effective card at stopping attackers. So let's take that. Alright. Reap the Seagraph at this point is not an option, since I would rather splash red than blue. So yeah, let's take the Grave Purge. It's a card that I think it's acceptable. There's a curse and nothing else. Let's take the Harrowing Journey. Alright. So it seems these packs have run dry here. I'll take a Heavy Mattock. I think it's better than the gold. The gold seems so bad. Ray of Revelation, sure. Nah, I'll leave the Mattock here for now. It's kinda expensive, but if we end up with a lot of humans, Black-White Humans is actually quite a good deck if we get some Skills Dark Flayers and some human token makers and some Cathars and stuff. Alright, Faithless Looting. I don't know, I think if I lose this draft I'm already happy with my foil Sorin. So let's see what pack 2 holds. A Markov Blade Master. Interesting. Well, there's a Markov Blade Master and nothing else, so I think we could take like a Midnight Guard, right? It's a human. We could try and get big. The problem here is the Markov Blade Master is better than the Midnight Guard. I suppose the Immer Wolf is better too. This card is good. I've come to like it. Wild Hunger as well. I know I initially didn't like red-green that much, but it has really grown on me as an archetype in this format. But I think here, as underwhelming as it sounds, I'm gonna take the Midnight Guard. It's also a pretty nice card to combo with the arrow, can't remember his name, the equipment that shoots werewolves. So yeah, let's take that. Could take an Evolving Wilds too, but I think we need to. Alright, now we got some options. You have a Death's Caress, but at this point we have 4 creatures, so I think I'm gonna start taking those. We have a lot of removal already. Could take a Death's Caress later even. The problem here is I kinda wanna take the Loyal Cathar, but he kinda competes for space with the Highborn Gull. But I guess the Cathar is enough better than the Gull, right? That I can just take that. There's a Gather the Townsfolk. Alright, it's either Cathar or Gather the Townsfolk here. I think I'm gonna take the Cathar. Problem here is that I will have to kinda dismiss my Gull, but oh well. Alright, let's take the Cathar. That may be wrong. Okay, so Burden of Guilt is fine, Black Cat is fine, but the Burden is obviously a lot better. And we got nothing else in our colors, so let's take the Burden. Alright. We could get another Midnight Guard, but I think at this point I'm getting a Nibbles of the Mist. It's a flyer, right? I really want to get in the third pack like a first pick Lingering Souls here. Alright, so it seems the creatures just aren't coming. We have 6 creatures, but I kinda don't want to play the Highborn Gull at this point, which leaves us with 5 creatures. I think I'm gonna take the Chosen of Markov. We may still get some vampires to go with it. Alright, there's a vampire, and he also works well with humans like the Loyal Cathar. So let's take that, shall we? Some pretty good green cards here too. I really like this card. This two and this two. Alright, let's take the Torturer. Alright, here the only feasible option for us is the Black Cat, since we have abandoned blue at this point. So let's take it. Alright, now I'm kinda inclined to take another Highborn Gull. Who knows, maybe we will just not play the Cathar. Man, I'm kinda afraid that this will turn into a train wreck, but at this point what can we do? Let's take the Highborn Gull. Okay. I think out of all these cards here, I would rather just hate a Wild Hunger. Alright. Highborn Gull number 3, which means that the Cathar is probably out of our reach at this point. Let's see. Deadly Allure, yeah. Not running that though. Even if I was black-green, I would probably not run that card. Deadly Arrow is actually a card that I thought would be kinda good, but in practice it just hasn't been that good to me. Jar of Eyeballs, sure. Not looking to play it, but still. Altar of the Lost. Sadly, I cannot use the altar to play the actual cards here, which is what I actually want. I will have mana to play to pay the flashback costs here. So let's hide this. Alright. Last chance for a Lingering Souls. Maybe a story number 2, who knows? Alright. We got neither. But we did get an Elgold Inquisitor, which is pretty good with the Torturer too. What else we have here? Faith Shield. I mean, we do have some good cards. Nibbles of the Mist is good. Another Highborn Gull, Nephalia Sea Kite. But cards that we can actually take, there are only the Highborn Gull, the Elgold Inquisitor, Nibbles of the Mist, Faith Shield, Skillful Lunge. This card is good too, and I love this guy. But yeah, I think I'm gonna take the Inquisitor here. Let's see by cost here how things are. Alright, now we got a good one. Hollow Hand Spirit is pretty nasty, can lead to some blowouts, and it's a creature. So let's take it. Okay. Ooh, look at that. There's the flare. So yeah, as bad as that seems, I think I might end up playing the Loyal Cathar in the 3 Highborn Gull deck. I would really rather not. Now I wish this Cathar was a Gather the Townsfolk here, but yeah, let's take the Flare. Whatever. Alright, another Inquisitor. We could get another Fires of Undeath, but at this point I don't think we really need to. And I do really like the Inquisitor. Let's max out on humans here to use with our Lingering Souls. Alright. Now I'm much happier about this deck. There's a Burning Oil too. But yeah, getting there, Lingering Souls. A pretty late one at that too. Could take a Vengeful Vampire, which is a pretty good one, but I don't think we can pass another Death's Caress here. So let's take that. Another Torturer, sure, could work I guess. Don't think I'm playing the Skillful Lunge here in this deck. Torturer could work too. Alright, at this point I got a lot of cards, so I'm gonna start cutting stuff. No need to play a Heavy Madoc. Yeah, the Loyal Cathar is just not gonna fit in here. Alright, Everseen Scholar is actually a good one with humans, but we do not have a lot of humans. We do have a couple Inquisitors here. And the Flare. Could take a Stormkirk Captain too, but I don't think we need to. Alright, let's take the Kohler. Hide this Chosen of Markov, and I think hide this Grave Purge. Alright, we could take a Faith Shield here, but I think I would rather take a 4th Highborn Gull. Alright, Everseen Scholar is gonna be good in Highborn Gull too, even though it isn't a human, but it is a cheap evasion guy. Okay, yeah, Sanctuary Cat, whatever. I think you may come to a point here where we will not want to play the Fires of Undeath and Burning Oil, since we do have a lot of removal spells: Burden of Guilt, Tragic Slip, Flare, Double Death's Caress. But at this point I think I'm just gonna remove this Bardo Door here. Alright, wow, this is a pretty good pack. Hunger of the Hull pack, Reap the Seagraph, and Markov Warlord. I think I'm gonna take the Warlord just because I don't think I ever won a match where someone played this against me. Nor have I lost a match where I played this guy, for that matter. Alright. Get in there, Gruesome Discovery. Okay, so these are the cards that we are playing for sure. with our red splash here. Sadly, we do not have a evolving wilds here to help us with that. Now I have to bring in one last card, and the options are Harrowing Journey. Sadly, I will not play a Loyal Cathar, so this leaves Harrowing Journey, Evansing Scholar, which I think is pretty good, and who knows, Jar of Eyeballs, since I do have stuff that sacrifices my creatures, but this just seems too mana intensive to really work. Let's see, maybe Harrowing Journey could work, especially with a lot of Highborn Gulls. I could just start bashing them and then just finish them off with Harrowing Journey. So yeah, I think that's what's gonna work better here. Alright, so 2 mountains, which is fine by me, but I think I wanna play at least 6 plains, since, you know, I do have some early guys here, and 5 plains is just too few. I do have 1 double plains guy. Alright, I think this seems fine. Let's hope we don't get color screwed here, because we very well could. And let's hope our Sorin wins us some games. Ooh, the Sorin, I just realized it's going to make foil emblems, right? Alright, we shall see.